I'm John Henry Harris. Hope you guys are doing well. Today's video is going to be about separating yourself, losing the people in your life, family. This happens all the time. It's not uncommon. It's not something that you should be afraid of, alarming. But moving forward in 2022, it's going to be something that a lot of us will have to do if you are trying to move up in life, forward. You know what I mean? You're going to have to let go of some of the friends and family, some of the friends and family that you used to, because they become complacent. They like to continue doing the same things that keep them. I don't want that. You don't want that. So this is what this video is going to be. So let's get right into the video. If you haven't noticed already, a separation of the people who are working towards their purpose and people that are living a false reality, then you're a part of the people living a false reality. I'll say it again. If you haven't noticed already, a separation of people who are working towards their goals and dreams and purposes and the people who are living a false reality, then you are in a false reality. It's a separation between the doers and the lazy people, or the people living in false reality. People who seem to wake up and see the world for what it really is are going to be the ones who's going to benefit long term. We tend to start to find knowledge of life and what it really is versus what they've told us or sold us on life. The knowledge we find put us into a position to be outside of the box, to really see things for what it really is. And the people who stay inside the box tend to be in a blissful state of existence, right? They tend to not really be in tune with reality. They live in a fake life, eating fake food, wearing fake clothes, the whole nine. Where they are comfortable within this fake reality that we've been born to, some of us are not. Think about it. Think about it. Just think about it. Some of us aren't comfortable being around a lot of people, doing all this fake stuff. I'm an introvert myself, so I get drained around all these people doing fake stuff. You tend to see things different, think different than the average person. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's like the movie Matrix. The Matrix. Once you become unplugged, you wake up to what's real. Remember the red pill? You woke up to the real world. The blue pill, you pretty much stay asleep, thinking like everyone else, by living a comfortable, complacent life, living in a comfortable, complacent existence. And this is cool if that's what you want. Even the guy on the Matrix had a choice. He chose to go back into that life. In the blue pill world, everyone looks the same, everyone thinks the same, dress the same, eats the same, fear the same things, listen to the same music. Because you're being spoon fed. Everything. Nothing is organic or real from reality. Everything is made up from another entity and fed to you. It's also known as being a part of the herd and sheep. It's a herd and sheep mentality, or better known as a crab and bucket. Because if someone tries to get out of that, then the other people are going to try to pull them back in. This is how the nature of that crowd works, the nature of that beast works. So everyone is doing the same thing to get out. No one is really safe to get out. No one is going to get out unless you wake up, unless you take that red pill. Being a part of that world is a blue pill. That's how it is in that world. This is why, really, if you really want a better life, a better existence, a more peaceful world, you're going to have to wake up, take that red pill. You're going to want to separate yourself in 2022. I'm telling you, moving forward from the crowd of people who are herd of sheep and sheeple. And if you try to do that, I'm telling you right now, they're going to stone you or it's going to be an issue, right? Because you're doing something different. Because most people need emotional support versus logical support, right? Let me break that down to you. That seems to be very common nowadays. That means that in order for their self-esteem to be boosted or ego to be rubbed the right way, they need people around to do that, or they need validation or acceptance to feel good about what they're doing. Period, in all aspects of life. And this is mostly known in the women's uh, crowd. You know, women love to be around people, love to get validation and attention. But men ain't far behind these days because more men are feminine now than ever in life. I grew up around masculine men, but now men are just like super metro, super feminine. And in our society today, everybody is seeking validation and attention, and quick validation and attention. And part of it is the internet. And when they don't receive their gratification, most times they develop low self-esteem or poor sense of self, or they really lose a sense of reality or what's valuable, the reality. And examples are like likes and views on social platforms, in photos, man. If a certain girl is getting buku likes and views, and then all of a sudden that stops, it's like her whole life just, what I'm saying, completely stops. Like, dang, they want to kill us. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that serious? Lose all sense of reality. Deeply involved in this matrix called the internet. You're taking the risk on losing yourself when you get too attached to the internet, too attached to this fake reality. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't just the internet. It's the food we eat. It's how you think. It's a mentality. But it all connects to the internet. It's all connected to what you're fed, your influences. Who are you allowing to influence you? Sometimes you have to shut the devices off. You have to completely shut the devices off. Detach from that herd mentality. Most, if not all, people that are in that herd and the crab in the bucket are attached to the internet in a serious way. It's hard to detach from something. They have bad habits that keep them connected to it. So with that being said, it's easy to get your emotions connected to the fake people, the fake things that are going on in the internet, as well as, what I'm saying, what's going on the outside that you're causing that's a harmful effect. It can make some people feel undesirable, unpopular, rejected. And that's not a good thing. Definitely going to lower some people's self-esteem. It's going to cause an emotional crash, living that false way. So you have to unlearn and relearn how to eat, what's real. So I say all that to say that most people need other people to support them emotionally and feel good about who they are, which is not good. It's not a good thing. It's a setup for failure in so many ways. It can lead people to feel like they can't trust their own emotions. The food you eat, it knocks off your hormones, right? And that's a whole nother video, right? But like a basic breath down. It knocks off your hormones, which, you know, when you eating cereal in the morning, like that's so much sugar that it knocks off your hormones and it causes you to just like it's just so detrimental to like your mental and your physical, right? Most of all. So it becomes hard to regulate your feelings. Very hard. One of our people are spazzing out and doing crazy things. It's being influenced. They're being influenced. And like I said, most of these people, man, family, friends, they need validation, man. They're connected emotionally to just the world in a way that is unhealthy. Other people shouldn't have the final say so on your well-being. You're living the wrong type of life if everybody else, including the people that create your food. You know, I'm talking about all aspects of your life. You know what I mean? No matter if it's family, friends, strangers, if they are determining, how your life is turning out, that ain't what you being around people that tell you what you want to hear, force feeding you the wrong things, build your bad habits into even worse habits. It's just preparing you for failure in all areas of your life. People often hang around friends and family and that don't, you know, hang around people that don't give you value. They remain complacent and stuck, because there's no accurate knowledge being passed down. There's no wisdom being passed down, and there's no accurate knowledge being passed down.
If you enjoyed this video and you want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button.